and we can go to the cost. Now, the changing rooms change to the design is 150,000 across each option, 1 to 4. Okay. If we come then to the part, if we come to option, just bear with me, option 2, part translucent roof is an additional 100,000. A full translucent roof is another 250,000, and the full enclosure, I think as we discussed some time ago, is an additional 1 million. So the additional funding budgeted, which is shown in that little spreadsheet, is there for all to see. Option 1 would be an additional 150,000. Option 2, 250. Option 3, 400,000. Option 4, 1.15 million. Now, of course, each of these has its own pros and cons. Not having a roof on the facility means that the areas other than access to the changing rooms and the rental swim pool is completely open. Of course, the people who are stood in that area may get wet when it's raining. Option 2, but of course that's the that if we do the changing room modifications as well, that's just the 150,000. That's the least cost.
Andrew, sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you because we did workshop it, and most of the information that you've given us that we've all got. So I'll just ask if there's any questions or clarifications from the councillors. Because it has been a long day and a long afternoon. I appreciate you trying to explain everything. Councillors,
just one quick one, and I'd like to move a resolution. I know you possibly don't want to answer this question, but there has been, I understand, possibly some savings that are going to be made within the existing approved budget in terms of the development as it is, that may offset the unbudgeted expenditure if we were to proceed with any part of this. Is that fair to say?
I think the word may is very important.
Yep.
I can't guarantee that anymore.
Yep.
I'm hopeful that there will be in stage 1,
yep.
and it's starting to look that way, Councillor, but at this moment in time, I prefer not to rob Peter to pay Paul at the moment. I'm hopeful that there will be some savings in that. I still have to sort out the new building management system, which is just about to be tendered outside the contract. So there are 1 or 2 items that have a little bit of risk on them that I would prefer not to take that money and put it in here.
Thanks. Okay, Councillor Williams.
I'm all for supporting the changing room and regards to ease of use and disability. I think that's an absolute must. So I'm in favour of that. With regards to the partial roof, translucent roof, I have to say, or first of all, could you just tell us how high that would be?
It will be at the same height as the existing roof. If you look in the pools now, you've got the glue lamp beams that go across. It would sit on the top of that.
So that's what?
4 or 5 metres up. 5 metres up.
So I just have to say that I think that roof is absolutely pointless. I know that at first we thought it might be a stopgap measure, but actually it's not going to provide anything really, especially if it's a bit of a breeze, because the rain will come in there. And it's very high up, so it's not like a covered way that's cosy if people want to hang out there. So I really don't favour supporting that, but I certainly support the changing one.
Councillor Hickman.
So because I wanted the 20th meeting, and I just need to make sure. So the page 12 by 12. That is what will cost 100,000. The translucent roof.
Yes, Councillor.
Yeah, and the 250,000 would be almost a total apart from up to P.
Yeah,
you could say.
That's on page 12 bar 13.
Yeah, yeah.
That's correct.
Up to P.
That's correct.
Did we see any drawings of how the pool would look without any roof on, with just the beams, or just because I'm a little bit concerned that when all the roofs are, all we're going to see is pretty old beams sticking up there.
If I could refer you to page 12 bar 2, which is like an part aerial view, that gives an indication, and as I mentioned before, the shed cells will be in. That gives you an indication of what it would look like.
Councillor Henderson?
I'd just like to move a resolution. The second option, which includes the update to the changing rooms and also the part roof as well.
Another seconder? Thank you. Councillor Craig? So I'm going to put that motion to the floor. All those in favour? Aye. Those against? Councillor Williams against, and all the rest for. Motion carried for resolution 3.
Thank you. Nothing else from me?
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Well, it is an unbudgeted amount for 250,000. Okay, we're on to item number 13 now.